Fulham missed the chance to go second following a 1-1 draw in at Millwall. That's the latest. I'm Ben Allen.
And as Chase said, we are about to move on to our USU President interviews. I'm Matt Perkins. This is Candidate Interview Night live on URY. And our first interview is someone who isn't in the country at the moment. They are arriving tomorrow on campus to chat to all of you. But he spoke to Beth from abroad earlier on today. This is Alvaro Lopez-Acosta.
And now for our first Union President interview on the phone with Alvaro Lopez-Acosta. Let's hear more about the role.
Union President, acts as the main spokesperson for USU, chairs the Union's Board of Trustees, and is responsible for the reputation, leadership and direction of USU as a democratic organisation.
So thank you very much for joining us. The key part at the beginning of your manifesto is about powering up the presidency. As part of this, you talk about making the role more personal and approachable, down to earth. Do you think that the distance between USU and the university students is irreparable? Do you think that people will be able to trust USU again when people feel a bit of a distance now?
So that's the thing. It's about who is in USU and who makes it approachable. If I go to student activities and I present myself and I become one of them, I think that is making the role personal. Obviously, it's very difficult to rebrand USU as a thing in 1 year, but it's really gaining the trust through small things like talking to people on a daily basis. I get kind of inspired by the new Vice Chancellor. This new Vice Chancellor is going around, is looking through new activities, is talking to students, and already it has made a change into the view students have about university, and that's because he's just down to earth. He's talking to people. So that's my big function, trying to make more time for the students, trying to make more time to participate in their activities, and also to talk to them and understand what they actually need without them coming to USU, which is mainly those students who are more proactive and active in USU classes.
I mean, part of your ideas are based on looking a lot, as like you said, looking at what students themselves need. Some of that is with the flexible manifestos that you suggest. With these manifesto termly reviews and the ability for students to put in policy ideas, is there a point of having sabbatical officers if their policies are just being crowdsourced from the students? Or is it important that there are people who are the leaders of this if everything's just coming from the student body rather than from these officers?
So, well, that's a good point. And I'm not an expert in policy, and that's what I'm trying to get an understanding at the moment. With the Flexible Manifesto, I'm trying to review the manifesto into a timely basis because most of the candidates, and naming the president position, they just talk about things that it's more about what they think they could change, and they cover a bit of facilities, they cover a bit of well-being, but it's not about the union itself. We all have a role, each staff has a role, and I want the president's position should back up each role, should go into their needs, and should listen to the students. If we review the manifesto and the policies in a timely basis, we can make it more adaptable to what they actually need, and not what I promised, for example, about, let's say, cheaper bus tickets, when it's actually something that the York City Council cannot afford at the moment.
I mean,
so
I understand your point, but I mean, there is a question of if people are looking as to who to vote for to be their USU president, their union president, there comes an element of surely they want to back someone who they understand their promises. But if you're willing to support whatever the student body puts forward, does that not mean that they perhaps don't know what they're voting for?
So, well, yes, you're voting for a manifesto and you're voting for a person, but you're also, let me rephrase it. We have to review anything that comes to the student union. We cannot just support everything. That's impossible. So it's working with the students and with the subs and with the student union and see what are the actual needs at the moment and if there is a need for that policy change. Obviously, we cannot just, if one student comes to me and says one thing and then the other comes to me, no, it's about what the student as a body tells me and needs, and that's the policy change. Now, changing the policy is a very difficult process, and I don't think we can change the policy in a month. But obviously, start the review, start adapting to their needs, and if there's, like, for example, this big, right now, a strike, well, each year there's, like, some strike going on the union, on the lecturers' union, we need to adapt to what the students feel at each year. And because the policy, it was written 3 years ago, we cannot have an active voice to what the students actually need at the moment. Did that answer the question?
Yes, it does. Another part of it is the re-energizing of student engagement. And as part of this, you use the word bolstering of student media. Do you think this would result in greater transparency? And does this transparency come from USU or the university itself?
So, well, the USU university is separate entity, and my role is to represent students at my university. Now, student media also is kind of biased and have their own views and political part. So it's a tricky thing to do, and that's why I think I put something that an open discussion will be held to implement this point, because I feel we need to hear what they are willing to do, like if they wanting to support USU at some point, or if we're going to use the student media to actually advertise our activities. It's something very tricky, and we need to have discussions with all the student media so they don't feel apart. But we are trying to be neutral, because there's many students with many opinions, and we cannot just represent one opinion. We represent the majority or the body itself. So how I'm going to bolster the student media? Well, giving them more visibility, but not entering into their views. We don't want to interfere, because obviously they have to criticize this, so we need to get better. They have to criticize uni, they need to get better. And if we became the same body, then we're biased.
I mean, you suggested there that there are a political divide within student media. Is there, how have you seen this? Or what would you argue that what would you evidence this with?
That's a tricky question. Well, I've been in uni 3 years, and I know that sometimes, for the lemon press, and sometimes when there's policy changes, not everyone agrees. And then the student media goes a lot against USU, and I was also part of that move. So it's not that there's like a political divide, but there is opinions against USU, and we need to tackle those. And if we kind of get held of them, then we won't be criticized. And that's not my point. I want to be, if I become USU, I want to be criticized, and we want to improve. It's not about the political divide itself, it's about getting better and them actually voicing out their concerns.
Okay, we'll move along from that to the next part of your manifesto, out of your 3 A's that you've taken. With the long-lasting SABS approach, you speak a lot about how there's this dashboard idea. Can you explain the origins of this idea?
Well, actually, that idea, I got it when I was department grad in chemistry. I was 2 years department grad, and I always wanted to do kind of a dashboard where the students could see that we're working, because it's very difficult to put the word out that we're working if we don't say what are we working on, and if we don't answer to, well, we're working on this because these students have had this opinion, and they brought that up, and we're working on that. So if we don't bring that into a visual way, then it's difficult to convince students that we are actually an active organization. So the dashboard idea just tries to make it visual, but USU is actually working on student concerns and not university concerns or other type of concerns. We actually listen to students, and we want to close the loop. So if you see that there is work in progress, work to do, and plan work, you can see, and active work, you can see the wins, the achievements that they become, and things that are working. So it's like a way to show that we're working on their concerns, and a way to show that we're closing loops and we're closing feedback.
I mean, the focus on long-lasting SABS impact brings about the question, which I think a lot of people do think about when it comes round to re-election time every year. Is the year term of a SAB officer long enough for you to be able to do what you want to do?
Well, yes. I mean, it's about organization and planning. And in my case, I focus a lot in the role and in the system, like use as a system. So it's about starting things and starting moves that makes the role a bit more proactive, because at the past, and even now, if you see other candidates manifesto, they focus on things, a bit of everything, because the president does a bit of everything. But then at the end, it's about what the other subs do more than what the president do. So my role is to make the role more proactive, more efficient, and that means that the subs needs to have a longer impact. It's not about 1 year work, it's about 3 years work, 4 years work, where there's an actual change in it, and they need to carry on with the work. And if there is a dashboard, then this dashboard, I must say that they started, the new subs have started already with the policy change. So I just continue with that. But with that dashboard, we won't forget what they started. So the next subs will actually carry on that, and will emphasize and will continue the work, because the students are looking. The bad work has started and they need it finished.
Okay, and in the final under a minute, almost 30 seconds you have left, if you could only have one of your policies from your manifesto go through, which policy would you pick?
I want to re-energize the student engagement. I think the students do not believe in USU because of probably marketing issues. So I want to push into a more proactive way to make it seem so like USU actually does things and like USU are hearing them. And that is this dashboard idea or this long-step impact that makes a difference. Like we want the students to see that USU does things in a visual way.
Okay, and thank you very much for talking to us. Have a good day.
Yeah, thank you for listening.
Bye.